Hello, the listener. This is M. Suleiman Enterprise. We are back again with electrical tutorial lessons. And in this lesson, we will learn about 1 times 3-phase energy meter. And we will also do load balancing in this sketch. So from this topic, when it says 1 times 3-phase energy meter, it means the 3-phase energy meter is 1. So this is our 3-phase energy meter. So our 3-phase energy meter has 8 points. It has 8 points. The first 2 points are for life 1, in and out. Second 2 points are for life 2, in and out. Third in point are for life 3, in and out. And then fourth 2 points are for neutral, in and out. So I'll write in, out, in, right, in, out, in, out, in, out. Right, we'll be using the supply voltage of 3-phase, which is life 1, life 2, life 3. And we'll be using the triple circuit breaker. And then we also have the neutral bar. So when they say we will do load balancing, this simply means we must balance our loads from our resistors. So this is the symbols of resistors, and this is the resistors with its power. So these resistors are for practical. So these are the symbols of these resistors. So we will balance these resistors so that we can name all of these resistors from the sketch. Right, so let's start connecting. So from the supply voltage, life 1, go to the first point, life 2, second point, life 3, third point. So our life 1 from the output of triple circuit breaker, it will go to the first point, which is in point of life 1. And from life 2 out point, it will be connected to the second in point. So life 3 will be connected to the third in point, right? And the fourth in point, that's when we will connect a neutral. Right, so we are done with our in points. So right now let's do our out points. So from our out points, here is still our life 1. This is in point of life 1, and this is out point of life 1. So our out point of life 1 will be connected to the first 2 resistors, and out point of life 2 will be connected to the second 3 resistors, and then third out point, which is out point of life 3, it will be connected to the third resistor. And then the out point of neutral, it will be connected to all the loads from its output. Right, so that is it about the connection of 3-phase energy meter. So right now we want to balance our loads by using these resistors that we are given here. Right, if you can check from the first line, which is the out point of life 1, we have 2 resistors, right? And then the second, from life 2, we have 3 resistors, and from life 3 we have 1 resistor, right? So if you can check from these resistors that we are given here, we have 300, we have 200, we have 300, we have 200, we have 200, we have 600, right? So you'll check which resistor is the highest, that has more power than other resistors. So it is 600, right? So 600 is our highest. So let's check from these 3 phases which resistor shares its own power without being connected to the other resistor. So the only resistor that shares its power is this one. It doesn't share with other resistors, right? So which means this one is our highest resistor that holds more power. So this will be 600 watts. So since when we have our highest resistor, it simply means we must balance all the resistors with the highest resistor, right? So let's go back to the first line, which is output of life 1, which is this one. So we have 2 resistors, right? So we need to balance these 2 resistors to be equal to 600 watts, right? So if you can check these resistors, they are connected in series connection. So means series connection will say resistor 1 plus resistor 2, right? So which means you must find which resistors can you add to give you 600 watts, right? So let's come here. We have 300, we have 200, we have 300, we have 200, we have 200. So the 2 resistors that you can add that can give you 600 is 300 watts and 300 watts. So which means here you have 300 watts and here you have 300 watts. Right, from the second phase, which is the output of life 2, you have 3 resistors, right? So you must balance them to be as equal as the highest resistor that holds the power of 600, right? So you'll check the connection of these resistors, which is in series. So you say R1 plus R2 plus R3, in which they must give you 600 watts, right? So you'll check from these resistors which 3 resistors can you add to give you 600 watts. We have 200, 200, and 200. Those are the resistors that are left. And if we can check, if we can add them 200 plus 200 plus 200 watts, it will give you 600 watts. So this will be 200 watts, 200 watts, 200 watts. So that's how you do your load balancing. Now our loads are all balanced. So that is it about the connection of 1x 3-phase energy meter and load balancing. Right, catch us in the next lesson. Hope you enjoyed this lesson. Bye.